2 out of the last 3 years, which is a remarkable achievement. He's obviously a winner. I never think you can have too many playmakers on a team. One thing that impressed me when we interviewed him in Chicago was that, we asked him if he was drafted on our team, or we had a guy like Dennis Smith, how would he go about getting minutes? And he said, look, I would push Dennis hard every day, and I would also want an opportunity to play with him, and I know that I can play off the ball as well. And so this guy, for us, has a real good handle on the total game, a very resourceful view of the game, and I think underrated ability level, and a great deal of toughness. And the character is obviously there, with what they've been able to do in the last 3 years. So most mock drafts that have done their homework had him in the first round, in the 20s. And so I'm a little surprised that we were able to get him at 33, but I'm very pleased.
Questions?
Between Dennis, Luka, and now Jalen, pretty big emphasis on the guard position. Is that intentionally, or was there not a big man there that you really felt in?
Look, we're going for the best basketball players that are available. Obviously we've talked about Doncic, so I don't want to rehash that stuff too much. But Doncic is the best player in international basketball, and the guy we feel fits in well. And we feel that Brunson is the guy who would fit in with any team, really. And so and he's also a leader. And he was a leader of that team that won two championships in 3 years. And those kinds of characteristics are really important when you're in a rebuild.
Greg, do you see him as a guy who can step in and compete for a rotation spot right away, or do you think he might need some G League seasoning?
I don't know. That's a good question. We'll see as far as what takes shape with the G League and how much of it and all that kind of stuff. My sense from following this kid's career a little bit, and certainly more in recent weeks, is that he's a guy that's been underestimated many times, and he has a great knack for proving people wrong and proving that he does belong and can play at a higher level than a lot of people have believed. So I know that he will compete hard. He will push our guys. He'll push Dennis. He'll push Berea. Yogi, if we're able to get Yogi back, he's going to push all those guys. And look, that is a big part of getting better and learning how to win when you got young guys.
You mentioned that people doubted him. Do you think he plays anything like his dad used to play? I don't know if you remember him as
I do. There are great similarities. Both left-handed, both viewed as overachievers. And his dad was a guy who loves the game, went on to a coaching career. And this kid's basically been a coach on the floor for Jay Wright. So, when we spoke to him, we had a 35-minute interview, in Chicago. And, some of the interviews get over a little bit early. We stayed with this kid all the way through when the phone rang to indicate that it was time to switch. Because he was great. He had great views on the game. He obviously has a great love for the game too. And it's important to get guys that love to play when you're rebuilding, and trying to, dig out of a 24-win hole.
He talks about being able to play off the ball as well. What characteristics does he have that you see that might give him a chance to play off the ball?
I just think he understands the game, and he understands that if you play off the ball, you've got to move and play without the ball, and you've got to be able to cut and gear yourself up and do things like that where you won't necessarily touch the ball, but you're going to get somebody else get a shot. One thing that you notice right away on Jalen Brunson is that he did a lot of posting up of other point guards. You know, he uses strength, he uses footwork and leverage to create separation in space. He's got a collection of fadeaway shots, and he was very, very effective in those kinds of situations. And that just shows a resourcefulness, and it shows that the guy's a winner.
Rick, you thought he might be the first round pick. Any chance he fell because he was just a little bit older?
I don't know, how old is he?
Junior, 3-year college year.
How old are you?
Younger than you.
That's not saying much. I mean, look, we're talking about, is he 21 or 22 years old? I mean,
You see this all
what
the
are we
time.
talking here? I
I
mean,
see these guys all the time, they're juniors or seniors, and they last.
Look, I like
18, 19.
I like the theme. It's a continuing theme with him. Where people, they underestimate his value and underestimate his ability. And, he's made a habit of proving people wrong. So we expect him to do it again. Anybody else? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.